Hey there, folks. It's James Ward, CEO and co-founder of Pangea. I want to welcome you here tonight to the Pangea Overview call. I definitely appreciate you taking the time on a Sunday to come out and learn about Pangea. I know oftentimes Sundays are spent with your family. Maybe you went to church today. Maybe you're watching NFL football, but whatever you're doing, you took time to be here, so we definitely appreciate you doing that. My objective here today is really just to educate you on Pangea, to tell you exactly what it is, to help you learn about our products, our services, the way that you can earn some extra income here, and also just tell you about the vision of our company. Now, in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up a PowerPoint presentation to help you really be able to see with your eyes exactly what is going on here, and I think you're going to really like it. So if you can give me just a second, I'm going to share my screen here with you, and we will go ahead and get this this presentation started. Okay, great. So everybody should be able to see my screen now. And again, I want to welcome you here tonight. If you're just joining, I know we have people that will be joining as this call goes on, but I want to welcome you here. If you're just getting on the call, my name is James Ward. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Pangea, and I appreciate you taking the time to be here. What I'd like to do first is really just tell you what Pangea is. You know, oftentimes when people see that word, they don't necessarily know what it means. But if you were to Google Pangea, what you would see is you would see the globe. Just as you see right here in our logo, the globe as the world is one continent. That's exactly what it was. It's before the world actually split up into multiple continents. And you know, our goals here and our slogan here at Pangea is bringing the world together. Now, that's not something we just talk about. That is something that we are absolutely doing through our products, through our services, through the way that we pay people in our compensation plan. But also we have some very huge initiatives from a charity standpoint. But I want you to understand the philosophy of our company, and then we'll get into some of that stuff. You know, we built this company on the philosophy of helping as many people as we possibly can, taking care of the masses. And it's not just something we're talking about. You're going to hear as we go through our products, as we go through the way we pay people, as we go through our charity initiatives, you're going to see that we 100% are all about giving back, right? We're about giving as much as we possibly can back to the world, not just our members. So let's get started with that here today. And let me kind of just educate you on who we are a little bit and what we do. As you can see, my name is James Ward, as you can see there, and I'm the CEO and co-founder. I have my partner here, Mr. Sam Fuentes. He's our Chief Operating Officer and co-founder, and he is located in Monterrey, Mexico. But we are headquartered out of Bentonville, Arkansas, and I know there's plenty of Arkansas jokes, so let's keep those to yourself here tonight. I'm just kind of kidding, but you know, Arkansas is where we're headquartered, and you can see, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and talk about all of our accomplishments, but what you definitely need to know about the two of us and everybody who's associated with this company is we've had a lot of experience in the network marketing industry and in the travel industry, and we're very excited here today to be able to, you know, introduce the Pangea opportunity to you. And just so you know, Pangea is only in pre-launch right now. We just went into pre-launch just over 3 weeks ago. In fact, on Black Friday, November 25th was our official pre-launch date that we started. So we're just over 3 weeks old. So you are literally one of the very first people on this planet to hear about this opportunity. And whoever invited you here tonight, in my opinion, cared enough about you to help you really understand what we're doing and get in front of the Pangea wave before it takes off. I promise you, you don't want to be trying to catch it. You want to be able to ride this way because it is a company that is absolutely going viral, and we're excited to be able to share it with you here tonight. So let's go ahead here, and I want to talk really quickly about our charity initiatives. You know, we're going to get into the products, we're going to get into the compensation plan, but what I know for a fact is this: most people don't want to do business with people unless they know why they're doing what they do, regardless of what the product is. And I already briefly talked about our philosophy of helping out the masses, of helping out the little guy. And you know, as I said, you're going to see it in our products, you're going to see it in our compensation plan, but you're also going to see it in our charity initiatives. As you can see, we have what we call a Star One program. And basically what the Star 1 Million program is we are committed in 2017. Our goal is to give at least $1 million US back in the form of charity to different charities throughout the world. And see, folks, it's not something we're just talking about. We're excited about it. And if you're on here tonight, if you're watching this video, this is something that you're going to get to participate in as well. You're going to see that we're not just giving back to the members. We're giving back to Earth, and we're excited for you to be able to be part of that. We're excited, obviously, as a company to be able to bless so many people worldwide, and it's exciting that we are taking this to a level that most companies don't. So very, very involved from a charity aspect. Now, as you can see here from this slide, we are in the travel industry, and I think I already mentioned that to you as well. And as you probably know, if you've seen any of these presentations, you probably know at this point in time that travel is by far the largest industry in the world. And I think oftentimes when people think travel, they only think about vacations for them and their family, right? And hey, it makes sense, right? Because we're usually self-consumed about what we want to do. But there's many different types of travel that you may not even think of, like business travel. There's travel when people have, types of emergencies. There's all different types of travel that are out there in the world today. And that's what makes it such a large industry. But, in my opinion, the great thing about travel is very simply this. Regardless of who you talk to today, you're going to be very, very hard pressed to find anyone who doesn't want to travel. If you listen to someone who wins the lottery, what do they always say? Hey, I want a new house. I want a new car. I want to give my family some money. And always in their top 5 things to do is to travel more. You see, everybody wants to go somewhere. Everybody wants to do something. And we're in a position here at Pangea that allows us to provide that opportunity for so many people. But you got to be wondering, with so many companies out there, with the industry as large as it is, why would we come to this industry 3 weeks ago thinking that we can make any type of difference in it? And folks, I can tell you there's something that makes us very different here inside Pangea. And I think there's a couple things. And number one of them is the philosophy that we have. As I talked about, our philosophy is about helping the masses out. And again, you're going to hear that echo, but you're not just going to hear me talk about it. You're actually going to see it. You're going to see it through what products we offer and the way that we have designed this, that we're really where anyone can have the opportunity to go see the world. So I'm excited to be able to share that with you here today. So I want to get started here with our Pangea Prime package. You see, we only have one package here at Pangea. It's very simple. So it's not going to take me long here tonight. You can tell your family you won't be too long because it's so simple for me to be able to explain this. The one thing about our Pangea Prime package is it's definitely simple to understand. It's affordable. And I can tell you for a fact it's revolutionizing the travel industry, especially in direct sales. So let me break it down for you and tell you what all is included in this Pangea Prime package. Number one, you're going to have access to our Dunya travel portal. Now, if you book your hotels right now on booking.com, expedia.com, or Travelocity, or Orbitz, I don't know where you book your hotels right now, but most likely almost everybody in this world today, books their hotel stays online. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's the way that the market has went. Imagine having access to your own member-protected portal in your Pangea back office where you could go in there and you could save up to 40% off of retail prices worldwide. It would be like going to Expedia or something like that, being able to find the hotel that you want to stay at, no blackout dates, nothing like that, but just having a better price than the retail price. Now, sometimes that better price might only be 10%, but there's oftentimes it'll be even 40% or higher. So we're excited to be able to share this Dunya hotel portal. And I can tell you that many people will be able to save enough money on the very first trip they take just with this hotel portal to completely cover the cost of the Pangea Prime package. And we'll get to the price here in a little bit, but I want you to see the value that we have first. Now, in addition to the Dunya hotel portal, we also have 2 different condo portals. Here's condo portal number 1. As you can see, it can save you up to 70% off of retail prices for an entire week. That's 7 nights and 8 days. You'll be able to travel for as little as $299. And we're talking about tens of thousands of different units that you will have access to. You have the ability to hold them for a 24-hour period, which basically means, hey, if you wanted to find a condo for you and your family, you really liked it, you could go in there and you could actually put a hold on it for 24 hours just to verify with the boss, right? Which in my family is usually my wife, but in whatever it is in your family, you got to talk to the boss to see when you can actually travel. You can put a 24-hour hold on it. Now, we also have another condo portal that's going to allow you to travel for up to 7 nights and 8 days for as little as $100 US for 1 week. And folks, that's not a misprint. For as little as $100 US for 7 nights and 8 days, you would have the ability to go out there and travel for you and your family. Now, you can see an example right here. We have one in the Cayman Islands for 7 nights and 8 days, and this one only sleeps up to 2 people. But what I can tell you from personal experience, because I've seen it many times, many of these condos will actually sleep up to 8 people. So when you start doing the math on that, you can see that the price points are just amazing for you and your family. I mean, I think that we would all agree that if you had the ability to stay for 7 nights and 8 days for just $100, that would probably give you a much better opportunity to go out there and travel than what you've had in the past. Because you see, most people want to travel, they just simply can't afford it. This is definitely giving you the opportunity to do that. Now, in addition to that, we have what we call our Pangea stays. I want you to imagine for a second that Pangea, as a corporation, we go out there, we negotiate the rates for you. We use our buying power to come back and give you vacations that simply all you have to do is show up and take them. We're talking about having a relaxing vacation for you and your family. Now, some of these will be 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, 5 nights. We'll spread them all the way across the board as far as your ability to go out there and travel. We're talking about destinations around the world. And the great news is we will never even post anything up there unless it's at least 20% off a retail price. But the objective is to get you even more than that. So in some cases, you'll have 40 to 50% off retail prices right there with our Pangea stay. So very proud of that product. Now, all these products that I have just mentioned to you, all the way from the hotel portal, the 2 different condo portals, the Pangea stays here, what you're looking at is you're looking at some amazing value, right? There's a lot of companies out there that offer similar type of products. Some of them are priced even similar to what you're going to see what we have here. But there's one thing that is completely separating us from the rest of the market right now in direct selling and right now in the travel industry that's really setting us apart. Because you see, all the products that I've shown you right now are discounts on future travel, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I want to show you here tonight is the product called our Pangea Resort Vacation Certificate. Now, basically what that means is when you purchase the Pangea Prime package, you're also going to receive a 7-night, 8-day accommodation for you and your family. Sometimes these places sleep up to 8 people. There's no blackout dates. You're going to have an online portal that you can actually book it, and we'll help you with that. There's even some upgrade options. Like if you want to pay for extra upgrades or a better room or something like that, you will have the option to do that. But I want you to think about something for a second. You know, in my opinion, or at least in my experience, I've seen no company offer anything like this. I've seen a lot of companies offer many of the discounted products that we just talked about, but we are the very first people to the market, the first company to the market who's offering a free accommodation with your stay. Think about that, folks. Think about being able to share these products and these services with people and them to say, hey, you mean I get a vacation as well? Well, the answer is absolutely yes. So you got to be asking yourself, wow, you know, if this is the case, how much are we talking here? Are we talking about thousands of dollars, or how much is this going to cost me? Well, folks, if you didn't hear me in the beginning, we are about helping out the masses. We're not about hurting anyone here. We're about blessing you and your family. So for a one-time fee of $299 and $30 a month, you're going to get access to all those things I just mentioned. You're going to get the free 7-night, 8-day accommodation stay for you and your family. You'll have access to the Dunia travel portal. You're going to get the condo portals, both 1 and 2, and the Pangea stays. And in addition to that, and what's going to lead me to my next subject here, is the ability for you to go out there and share these products and services with other people. If you are on here tonight and someone invited you here, most likely they told you, look, they have some awesome products, but they also have an income opportunity that you have to learn about. You see, because we are literally setting the pace in this industry, we've attracted so many leaders to this company and so many people that can just resonate with our vision of helping out the little guy, of helping out the masses. And again, it's not just built into our products. You just saw the price point. You saw the value that we add. You know at this point in time that we have added a tremendous amount of value. You also know at that price point that almost anyone on the globe can afford that if they truly want to get out there and be able to travel. And in addition to that, have an opportunity to earn some income here. So that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about right now, the now income. And I'm talking about income before the holidays even get here. Now you might be sitting here saying, well, James, that's 7 days from now. I know, right? It is right around the corner. The holidays are right amongst us, number one. And number two, guess what? 2017 is right around the corner as well. So I'm going to break this down for you into 2 different areas. I'm going to talk about the now income first, and then we're going to talk about some of that later income as well. But I want you to just right this very second to clear everything that you're doing. If you have your phone in your hand, if you have Facebook up, if you have your Skype popping off at you, whatever it is, put it down. because you need to pay attention about what I'm about to share with you here today, because this is going to be a game changer for you and your family, okay? So when someone comes into Pangea and they purchase our products and they become an associate, they're going to be put into what we call a 2x2 matrix. Now, what you're looking at here on this image is the easiest way that I feel there is to build a 2x2 matrix. And basically it works like this. You go out there and find two people that want to purchase the products from you, right? They want to have a vacation for them and their family. They want access to all the other discounts and things of that nature that we talked about. So you find two of those that say, yes, I definitely want that. And guess what? The only way that you're not going to find two people is not look. I can tell you that for a fact. So these two people say, yes, I definitely want to participate. I want in. Okay, they are in. Once they purchase these products and services and become an associate, guess what? You're going to help them do the same thing. You're going to help them each find two people to purchase the products from them. That fills up a 2x2 matrix. It only takes 6 product purchases to fill up the matrix. Now, when that happens, guess what? You're going to earn $777, and you're going to be re-entered right back into another matrix. But folks, let's concentrate on this $777 for 1 second, okay? Because here's what I know. You know, I've had a chance to travel the globe. I've had a chance to talk in front of thousands of people. And, you know, one thing that I constantly see out there is that people are literally just a couple $100 away from really changing their lives. I think if you look at statistics out there in the US, a lot of people that lose their house or lose their cars or anything like that are normally just a few $100s away from being able to make it work. $777 every single time you cycle with no limits, no qualifications. What I mean by that is you don't even have to make 2 sales, right? That's not even a requirement. We literally have people that will earn this $777 by people that surround them, people below them and people above them that help them cycle. Think about that for a second and think about what $777 could do for you and your family, not in a couple weeks from now, not 3 weeks from now, but now. Think about what it could do for you now. Now, I want to show you something very interesting because a lot of people don't fully understand how a 2x2 matrix works and how powerful it can be. So I'm going to break this down for you very simply, okay? So pay close attention right now. Here you are right here, and this is your 2x2 matrix. You can see that's 1, that's 2, there's 3, there's 4. So there we go, right? There you are at the very top of it. You have 1 spot left to fill in order for you to cycle, as you can see. Now, you personally sponsored Bernie. That's why Bernie is highlighted here in red as well. Now, Bernie is in the same exact position that you are. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in his matrix, but he is missing one slot right here. But now you have John right here, and Bernie personally sponsored John. So John took a place in Bernie's matrix, but he has his own matrix as well, and he has filled this thing up. John either went out there and made 6 personal sales, or he went out there and helped Helen and Ingrid each find 2 sales. However John did it, he filled it up. Now, what happens when John fills up this 2x2 matrix? He earns $777. Remember, that's how it happened. Now, as soon as John cycles and earns the $777, do you remember what I said? He takes a position in another matrix. Well, remember, you always follow your sponsor. Bernie personally sponsored John into this, so watch this. John cycles, and when he cycles, he earns $777. He took the next position in Bernie's matrix. There's John in Bernie's matrix again, and what happened? Bernie earned $777, right? So now Bernie has cycled, and Bernie will follow his sponsor. Well, who sponsored Bernie? Do you remember? You did. You sponsor Bernie. So Bernie takes the next position in your 2x2 matrix, and bam, you earn $777 as well. Folks, you see by making 1 sale here, when John made 1 sale to Maria and filled this up, it created a cycle for him, it created a cycle for Bernie, and it created a cycle for you. That's called the domino effect, or it's called perpetual cycling. I don't care what you call it, but the bottom line is, it is fair to everybody. It allows you to lock arms and really work with people and get out there and earn some amazing income. So again, you got to ask yourself, what would $777 do for you and your family today? Not a week from now, not 2 weeks from now, today. Because here's what we're doing right now inside of Pangea. Anyone that cycles, okay, anyone that cycles, we're doing what we call a 2-day cycle day. So basically 2 business days after the date of cycle, you're going to have money either in your PayPal account or your checking account. You heard me correctly. We're not holding funds for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or anything like that. We are paying cycle bonuses out every 2 business days after your cycle date. So think about that, folks. I mean, you have an entire week here before the Christmas holiday even gets here. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Whatever holidays that you celebrate, we know it's that time of year. And I also know for a fact that what is supposed to be the best month, what is supposed to be, a celebration, oftentimes becomes one of the most stressful times of the years for people. And I'm sure each and every one of us have that in common. Maybe it's not happening to you right now, but maybe when you were growing up, you saw your parents struggle with it. Or maybe you're a single mom right now, you're trying to figure it out. You have 2 or 3 different jobs. You don't even have time to see your kids. Maybe you're trying to figure that out. Would $777 just once a month help you? The answer is yes. I mean, maybe you have multiple kids right now and you're trying to figure out what you're going to do for those Christmas gifts come Christmas morning. Folks, right here is an answer for you. Or maybe you have a kid going back to college and you're trying to figure out how to pay for the tuition. Maybe you need to help your parents out financially. I'm listing all these because I don't know what your reasons are, right? I don't know why you're here today, but what I do know is I have the answer for you. I have the answer, and it's Pangea. Absolutely, $777, 2 business days after you cycle. There's nobody else doing it. There's no qualifications, and it's so simple. Go out there and find 2 people that want to purchase the products, help them do the same thing, and earn $777 over and over for you and your family. And that is the now income. But let's start talking about the later income, okay? Because the reality is right around the corner. And we want to set you up to have the best financial year that you can possibly have in 2017. And we're going to do that by helping you build your business and help you truly understand the power of the residual income. Now, as you know, we have a one-time purchase price of $299, and then there's the $30 monthly fee, but we give a lot of that money back in the way of you sharing our products and services with others. That's how we pay people. Instead of having some huge marketing budget, we rely on our associates to go out there with word of mouth or marketing their business online or however they want to grow it, and then we pay people back. So let's talk about some of the residual income. Number one, there's 4 different ways for you to look at. And what you're looking at right now is called the Pangea Unilevel, basically our monthly residual bonus. And the way it works is like this. Depending on what rank you are in this company, will determine what percentage of that $30 monthly fee that you're going to receive on each level in your business. Now you can see as you go up in rank, your pay drastically goes up as well. And when you get here to the infinity star, you're talking about getting 11 levels deep in your organization. Now I tell you what, you go talk to any leader out there and you start talking about 11 levels deep on an organization, and they know that the numbers get astronomical. It gets huge. You're going to have people in your organization that you don't even know. And the reality is that you have an unbelievable income potential here because there are no caps on the monthly fee. You literally can earn as much as you want. So imagine having 5% of every person that pays $30 on your first level all the way to your 11th level. You have that potential inside Pangea. Now, in addition to that, we have what we call a matching bonus. It's a 10% matching bonus. And the way it works is when someone reaches a 4-star rank or above in our company, you're going to earn a 10% matching bonus on the people that you personally sponsor. Now, personally sponsor, what that means is you personally brought them to the company, they bought the products, and you invited them. That's what personally sponsored means. Now, I want you to look at this example. So you went out there, you personally sponsored Mary, Jack, and Randy in this company. That means they purchased the products directly from you. And let's say that their residual income was $5,000, $2,000, and $3,000, as you can see here, for a total of $10,000 in earnings. These are people that you personally brought into the company. Their residual income. Guess what? You would get a 10% bonus or $1,000 once you qualify for that. Now, folks, I want you to pay close attention, okay? Pay attention to this slide. Pay attention to this 4-star because we're going to come back to this here in 1 second. And if you stay to the end, I have something really special I want to share with you about that 4-star ranking, okay? So let's continue here. We also have what we call a rank advancement bonus. Now, the rank advancement bonus is very simple this. As you move up and you grow in this business, as you have success inside Pangea, we are going to reward you with one-time bonuses every single time you hit a rank of 3-star or higher. Now you can see these bonuses start at $100 and they go all the way up to $50,000. But I want you to do me a favor, just add these bonuses up. Add up every one of these bonuses. You're going to see there's over $90,000 of extra bonuses on top of the residual income, on top of the $777 cycle bonuses, on top of the matching bonus that you can qualify for when you reach these different ranks inside our company. Now, in addition to that, we have an amazing car bonus. Now, the reason why I say it's amazing because 2 reasons. Number one, I think it's very achievable. I think people can definitely achieve it. You can see at the 4-star rank, once you achieve a 4-star rank, you're going to start getting $300 per month. Now, I want you to go back here. This is what it takes to be a 4-star. It takes 200 people in your organization and 5 personal sales. There are so many of you out there right now that are watching this that I know for a fact can achieve this 4-star rank. 200 people, that's not personal people. That's your entire active team size and 5 personal sales. And that's including the bonuses that you're going to get right here. But you qualify for a monthly car bonus. Now, here's what else is great. As long as your car is 5 years older or newer, 5 years older or newer, we're going to throw $300 your way and you can use it. So you might have an existing loan on a car right now. Well, guess what? You can use that $300 to pay for that. It goes all the way up to $1,500 per month when you hit our top rank of Infinity Star. Now, you think about that. You see, most companies out there today, what do? Most companies require you to do a few things. They require you to go out there and either buy a Beamer or a Mercedes or an Audi or some type of car that oftentimes get families into a situation that they're living above their means. You see, folks, that is not our philosophy. I can't stress to you enough. We don't want this car bonus to be a burden on you. I mean, that's crazy. That's absurd. We want it to be a blessing to you and your family. So if you have a car note and your car is 5 years old or newer, absolutely you're going to get a chance to use that. Okay. Now, in addition to that, we don't really care what type of car you buy. That is completely up to you. We want you to be able to manage it and not get yourself into a bad predicament. Okay. So I want to tell you really quickly, I told you on that 10% matching bonus, remember how I told you to pay close attention to that 4-star rank? I want you to think about something for a second. We are offering a pre-launch special. Anyone who joins our business today, tomorrow, or on the 20th, you only have 3 days left here, we are going to code you into our system as a 4-star rank. That's basically like fast forwarding your business 6 months. I mean, we are giving you an immediate raise. Let me back up here and I want to show you what I'm talking about, okay? Number one, look at the 4-star rank, residual income earning potential versus just an associate. After the 20th, people will come in as an associate and have to build their way up. Right now, we are fast forwarding your business to this 4-star rank. So you're immediately going to be qualified to earn residual on this level. Now, in addition to that, guess what else? You're going to be qualified right here, 4-star ranking. You're going to be qualified for this 10% matching bonus immediately. So I have to ask you the question, would you rather start today as an associate with no matching bonus, or would you rather do what all leaders do and take action today? All successful people take action. And you have an opportunity right now to fast forward your business. Now, as far as the car bonus and the other bonuses, the rank advancement bonuses, you still have to qualify for those, right? I mean, obviously, we can't just give money if we have not received money, but at the same time, you get an immediate increase in that residual income and the opportunity to earn that 10% matching bonus, and you're going to be considered a founder of Pangea, right? So we're excited. We're very excited to have you today come and be part of this company. Now, I want to close up with this, okay? I want you to, number one, get back to the person who sent you here today. Make sure that you get any final questions answered. But folks, you are literally at the beginning of something that will be one of the biggest companies to be in 2017. That is the truth. I mean, we are literally days away, maybe hours away from this thing absolutely exploding and going viral. We are already in multiple companies. That's right. We are a global company, only 3 weeks old, but we're global. You can do business anywhere. You might know someone in multiple different companies, and imagine from a business perspective being able to say, hey, I have an international business that I'm running on my own. I'm global. I opened up this country. You realize that there are people in countries that we have not even touched that have never heard about this opportunity. You could introduce it to them. They could be the very 21st founding member of that country. That's a pretty cool thing, right? So you have an opportunity in front of you, in my opinion, that is second to none. It's going to give you a chance to go out there and be one of the very first people to share this with everybody, because the reality is, when you look at the value of what we have, when you look at the ability to earn $777 over and over and over again, you can see that the value is drastically there. So what I want to do here, I'm going to end this up. Let me get back. I'm going to get my camera back on here for 1 second. So give me just a second. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay, wow, that was probably a close-up for you. I apologize. So look, I want to end it up with this. Number one, as I said, I appreciate you taking the time to come out here. It's Sunday, right? And you could be watching NFL football. You could be hanging out with your family, cooking dinner. I know on the East Coast, it's almost 7 o'clock, so you could be doing a lot of other things. Let's just leave it at that. But you chose to be here today, and someone chose to invite you here today because they believe in Pangea. They believe in our philosophy of helping out the masses and helping out the little guy. They believe in our products and the opportunity to give someone a chance to take a vacation that would never, ever have that opportunity unless they were given it through Pangea. That is an amazing opportunity for you and your family to have a vacation today. Get it started today. But most importantly, as we lead into this holiday season, right? I mean, we are literally a week away from Christmas. And again, regardless of whether you celebrate or not, it's holiday season, period. And right, and this time of year is supposed to be a year of great celebration. But as I said, oftentimes, so many times, it's time for stress, right? Everybody's trying to figure out how they're going to do something for them and their family. Let Pangea be a blessing for you. You still have time. Do you understand that? We pay 2 business days after you cycle. So why wouldn't you get started tonight? Why wouldn't you go find 2 people that want to purchase these products, help them find 2 people, put $777 in your bank account, and be the hero this holiday season, right? Be the hero for you and your family, because you can absolutely do it. So with that, I want to say again, thank you for taking the time to come out. Get started here tonight. Get back with whoever invited you. Be part of what we got going on. It's an amazing movement. I appreciate you taking the time. Have a great night. Bye-bye.